And in studio, Mairead with their mam Cora Nolan from Farranree. And you even get teared up when you hear it here in studio again.
Yeah, every time I heard the songs, it just brings back so emotional. I just love them so much.
What a day you had on Friday.
Yeah, just
I mean,
the best
stop
day of
the
my
lights.
life. The best day of my life.
From start to finish. Took a lot of organisation to get it over the line.
I'm so grateful for everything, for everyone involved, especially the RSVP.
So your day started going into Pam and Sophie Brown. You got your hair done, right? Yeah. Then Irish Rail.
I couldn't believe it.
Comped your train tickets. And Frankie Whelan's hotel in Dublin, The Wilder.
Yeah.
Is some hotel, isn't it?
Just unbelievable.
I stayed a night there and I never wanted to leave.
Every single person that was involved, they really went out and beyond to be so nice to us and to make my dream come true.
And Westlife were playing the Late Friday night.
They were, yeah.
I was away, so I didn't see any of that. But you got to, okay, I know you met the lads in a few minutes, but what you were telling me off air is that there were hours rehearsing.
They were.
And you were able to sit there watching them rehearse.
Yeah. It was incredible. And I was saying to myself, I'd love to be on the Late Show. But everyone was saying to me, this is better than the Late Show.
It was a private gig.
Afterwards, it was just unbelievable. Like, I met Shane's family, his wife and his kids, and Louis Walsh was there, and all just the cameramen and the management, and myself and my mum. And it was just unbelievable, like, just incredible. Just a fabulous experience.
You would expect Shane and Nicky and Mark and Cian to maybe meet you for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Or a chat in a corridor.
I wasn't expecting an hour and a half with them.
Talk to me about that. Did they sit down for 90 minutes and chat?
Well, after they were rehearsing, after the practicing, myself and Nicky kind of grabbed me and he just said, look, follow me, like, I know where to go. And my mum kind of started walking with Mac. And myself and Nicky actually got lost at one stage. We got carried away because we were so much in conversation. And he was just telling me everything. He wanted to know everything about me. And
what did you tell him?
I was just telling him about my situation, about when I got diagnosed and how I got diagnosed.
Did you find a cyst on your ovaries? Was it?
Yeah, I got diagnosed with I had cysts on my ovaries for the last 10 years. And it just kept on developing. My own GP kept on shifting me over and over again, and they were putting it down to everything. They didn't know what was.
So you would have been in your early 20s when all this started.
I was about 26, I'd say 27. I'm 34 now, so I would be about 25, 26.
They found a spot on your liver, and then they found. Did you have chemo and everything, or because I know you had work on your bowel?
I finished my chemo on the 4th of June. That was for the cancer, the tumour from my back to my bowel.
God,
and
been through the horrors.
Obviously I had a full hysterectomy, and they took everything because they were saying like my insides were destroyed, so they just took everything and they sent my tumours away to Massachusetts. And they thought just kind of at a very, very low stage would be 39%, but it came back just full blown. So they gave me 5 years, and then another doctor told me 3 years.
Terminal.
It's terminal because it's going from my back in.
And did you say recently that you wouldn't even make the summer concert next year?
Yeah, I didn't think I would make. I was saying, like, I was grand up to Christmas Eve. I was able to kind of control it, and I was saying it's only my ovaries, I'd be fine. But we got a phone call on Christmas Eve to say that they're bringing me up to Dublin to take half my bowel. That was after splitting to my bowel. And it was just very hard on myself and my family. We went through with my dad 16 years ago. And he got told 5 years, and he lived a year and a half. And
cancer?
Yeah. And we had no Christmas.
That's your husband, Cora?
Yeah. We had no Christmas, we had no New Year. And I felt
a horrible time last year. A horrible Christmas.
Was this because the diagnosis was terminal?
Yeah.
And like we had to go through everything what my dad went through again, and put my family through it, put my sister through it. And I just didn't, like, when I got told when I was on my own, and I was saying, how am I going to tell my family this?
Would you have preferred somebody who's been with you?
Yeah, my mum, like my mum was after saying, don't tell me nothing unless I'm with her.
And they did.
Like,
On your own.
I knew by their faces anyway, like when they came up. This was last October, like. And
how have you been since? I mean, are you in palliative now?
I started
Or?
my chemo the end of January to start of February, and I got 5 months of it. And I finished on the 4th of June.
How are you feeling?
And I'm good now. Like I get to my good. When I get my good days, I have my very good days. And when it's my bad days, they're very bad.
And is the chemo just to give you a little bit of extra time? Is it?
Yeah.
Just try to keep it as bay and
Keep
as
it at
long as
bay,
they can.
You know, for as long as they can. And they'll give her chemo then after chemo to keep it steady, like I suppose.
But they say it's not going to work forever, like, but they will do their best. They took half my bowel and they removed as much as they can. And the oncologist I'm under, they said what's left now is crumbs. But I got told then that there was a spot. I don't know, was that on my lung, on there, my liver, sorry.
Yeah, it's spreading.
I don't know, was it my liver, on there, my liver. But I won't know any more about that now until I go back in December. We don't know.
Do you
is
worry
it
that this? Do you
cancer
guys worry
or
that this could be the last Christmas?
every yeah,
We do.
every like we're
The
taking
last
every
everything?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day we're just taking as it comes. And on my good days,
How are you bearing up, ma'am? I know that Mairead's
Shocking.
in the firing line of this, but how are you doing?
I have to look at her every day and see how she is. Some days she can't get out of the bed. I have to go up and help her
Don't cry,
downstairs.
girl. I'd love to give you a
can't do
hug.
nothing for myself. And it's very hard on my sister and my mum.
I don't mean to upset you, but
Oh no, I'm used to it now at this stage. But it's just, it brings everything back when you're talking about it and when you're thinking about it. But
sure, poor old man must feel helpless.
yeah, but I'd be lost without her.
Devastated.
She just
Devastated.
everything for me. She's my life and my sister. The two of them, like, it's just only me and my mum at home. And
We're best friends.
Yeah, I know. There's something very special about a mammy and
is,
daughter,
yeah.
and even more special about a Norrie mammy and daughter.
Yeah, I know.
And more special again, a Farranree.
And when they're sick, more special
That's
again.
right. Who do you run to with your mammy?
my mum, yeah. But when I heard about Westlife, then, like,
So up you
I was
went.
going down for my operation.
And what did you put out a plea that I'm not going to make the summer concert? I would love to meet you guys.
No,
and then,
I was saying that, like, everyone knew that I got tickets for the concert. And I was saying to people, like, I hope I'll make the concert, and because I really don't know what's around the corner. I'm just taking it day by day. And my two very, very close friends that I grew up with, Elva and Ashleen, they heard about it, and Elva got on to me, and she says she knows Brenda Dennehy, and she says she'll get on to Brenda Dennehy, and
she made it happen.
she'll try
That's how it
get out of
is.
the
Like
campaign.
a dog with a bone, she wouldn't let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But she
listen, I
kept-
mean, in all
she kept
fairness to
going
Westlife,
until
what did you talk about for that long?
Everything and anything.
We
all the
just
hits?
didn't know what to expect. You see, I wasn't told anything till the Thursday before. Like, I was going up on the Friday. No, I was after meeting Brenda. I actually broke my shoulder on the height of it.
Oh, God.
And I met Brenda Dennehy in Starbucks, and my mum came with me, and she said, look, you will meet them, but we don't know when. It could be when they come to Parky Keefe.
You were
But
saying that's
I
not gonna
heard
work.
that they weren't doing a meet and greet in Parky Keefe. So I was saying to my mum, look, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But it was my one wish that I always wanted to meet them, like. And
But were you starstruck? I mean, were you able to converse and have a chat with them?
well, I was after
Yeah.
getting a shock over me, because I was after getting out of the taxi and their bus was there, and I was walking in, and my mum says to me, Mac, look at Mac, he's just gone in the door. And I was like, where? And next she says, maybe Shane is standing alongside you. And I actually I cussed, and he looked at me and he started laughing. I was like, I'm so sorry. And he knew that, like, I was meeting him, you know what I mean?
They knew all about
They
you, though.
did,
Just, I
they
mean, I was
did.
blown away. They did all the work
They
and
knew
everything.
everything, yeah.
They knew everything. They took an interest, because it is very,
well,
very
I only
sad.
knew a day or two kind of beforehand, and like we were sworn to secrecy.
Did you get lots of
They didn't
pics?
want me followed and stuff. Yeah, loads. And it was so nice, and Nicky was so good to me, and he promised me everything, like, and he was like, keep it with us now, our secret, and this and that, you know.
And are you going to see them in the summer when they hit Cork?
I am, and they said they'd bring me up on stage in August.
Please God.
The Friday. And I'm supposed to be going up to Dancing with the Stars in January. Nicky's going to meet myself and my mum. And
But you said, I mean, it's just so tragic. You said that you
but,
could,
like, I
you
won't know
could now
anymore about
die
my
happy.
sickness. Like, I won't know anymore about my sickness until I go back in December. But once, all I want to do is meet them. I wasn't expecting any more, like, 5
Are you
minutes.
at peace now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So all it, like, it's
At
the one
peace at
wish that I
34 years
wanted,
old.
like.
I mean, are you not raging
No,
against
I could get
this?
10 years, I could get 20 years. No one knows what's around the corner. But in my situation, the type that I have, they said is a very, very rare cancer. They never came across the likes of it. And they really don't know themselves. Like, they just have to scan me and
Try and keep it at bay. You're buying time, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every scan will tell a lot. You know, so it's going from one scan to the other scan to see how she is now.
And there's one before Christmas. God. What will Christmas be
I
like?
don't know what. It's the 12th of December. I'm dreading it because I just don't know what I'm going to be told. But I'm hoping that they won't tell me anything until after Christmas.
Yeah.
But they can't keep things from me either, you know.
You want to know, do you?
I don't know. Like I want to. Like, I would like to know in a way, so I can say I want this done or I want that done.
Have you planned things then?
Well, I got diagnosed 10 years ago and just B9, and I made up my funeral songs and all. At that stage, I was after having my last operation for my cyst, and they told me that was full-blown cancer. And yeah, my chemo booked, my radiation booked. We had to go home for 2 weeks, myself, my sister, my mum, were in an awful state, and it came back that it was just a tumour and just benign and just nothing to worry about. So
But now
this
it's
time
different.
I was kind of half expecting it, and I was saying to them, "Are you sure it's not the tumour that was there?" Like, and I kept on begging them to take my ovaries and to take everything, but they wouldn't because I was so young. They were saying, "Look, you might meet a boyfriend, or you might want to start a family."
So if they had done that back then,
I don't know what. I don't know.
we don't know,
I
but
don't
we
know.
may not be having this conversation.
Yeah, no one will ever know that. Like, but
And have you arrangements planned now this time?
I'm just kind of taking it day by day now. I'm delighted that I'm at Westlife, and as Nicky said to me, look, you have January now to look forward to, then you have August to look forward to, and he said, we'll continue there, then we'll give you every couple of months for something to look forward to.
What's going to happen in January?
I'm going up to Dancing with the Stars.
That's right.
With Nicky, yeah. And
They've been
August
so
then.
good, haven't they?
So good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They're so
They went
down to earth
just-
boys.
Because there are so many of them that you would ask for them to do favours and this, that and the other, and meet and greets and photo
Yeah.
ops, and they don't even respond.
They don't.
And here's Westlife, and they give all of this time and effort. They must,
I
because
couldn't believe, and I couldn't stop thanking them, and they were like, not at all, like, you're our biggest fan, and we hate to see any of our fans sick, but we never came across someone as sick as you.
so, yeah, they were so
and they were
genuine.
just so
We were
nice. They were
amazed.
holding my
We were
hand,
amazed,
and
you know.
they were just tops, like, and I can never ever thank them or the RSVP
And are you a fan,
and
Mammy?
everyone involved.
I am now.
She was always a fan of when she met them.
You'd have been Boys Zone, maybe, would you?
obsessed.
Generation before.
Gary Barlow.
Oh, take that. Yeah, no.
And yourself, of course.
Well,
No, she loves you.
far be it from
She
singing.
loves
That's
you.
not my forte, singing. I don't know about that.
And when I got older, meet Westlife, I said, I promised you I'll get you to Need. Eventually, I promised.
I wish
That'll
they were.
be my back
Do you know,
at
I mean, I'm delighted to have met you, and we've had a little happy chat.
Yeah,
But you know,
yeah.
the inevitable is something entirely different.
I know.
None of us know when our time is
No.
up. You know, and
No,
so
and that's another reason.
nor
It's
do
not
you
just be-
really like. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's why I say to her, it's not just because of my sickness that I have songs made out and I have this
Have you?
made out. No one
All
knows what's around
Westlife,
the
I'd say,
corner. Most of them.
Flying Without Wings.
What makes a man? I love that. That's my favourite song. Like.
I know, but you're so young. You know, we want you to live a long
That's
life,
it, yeah.
and you know, I don't know what kind of a healthy life it'll be, but nobody
Yeah.
wants you to be going. You know.
No, and
You've
God
s-
help her, she'll never have a family. She'll never have a husband. You know, it's only me.
And I always say,
But you trade all of that, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. Like,
But I always say I wanted you to be there when my mum gets old to look after her. You know, because my sister have her own family and her own kids and stuff. And it's
Are you
only
the
me and
babby?
my mum at home.
Shit.
The baby, I'm the youngest, yeah. And I'm being spoiled. What?
Spoiled.
Since the day I was born, I'm just spoiled. And that's the
you're just
mistake,
so
they
lovely.
spoiled me too much.
oh, it's never a mistake in spoiling your kids.
Yeah.
Unless they turn out to be brats, but you're no brat.
No.
She's not.
You're a
you
dote.
get your moments.
But I could understand if you were angry or frustrated
Sometimes I
or
do,
bitter.
and sometimes I kind of do lash out. But
I understand that, don't you?
Yeah.
Normal, yeah. Normal.
like sometimes I just say to myself, why me? But there's millions of other people out there, and they could be as bad as me.
I know, but look at
But-
Christmas coming now and all of the hustle and the bustle and the toys
I'm
and the
lucky,
presents and
And she
everything.
loves Christmas. She loves it.
I'm very lucky that I have my mum and I have my sister and the kids, because I idolise them, like.
Well, you're definitely going to make it on stage in August onto the
She-
Westlife
Hopefully,
gig.
hopefully.
Both gigs, I'd say.
Yeah, I know.
Down in Parky
I love
Creek.
that, look, you know.
So you have to keep fighting for that
Yeah.
alone.
She does.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were saying you have to have something to fight for all
Focus
the time,
on.
like, yeah,
Oh my God, you
Yeah.
really do, don't you?
yeah.
I thought it was a beautiful story. I mean, your story, and also Westlife blew me away, really. I thought they were so kind.
But it was all thanks and down to the RSVP magazine.
There you
and
go, yeah. They
the
pushed
two
it, yeah.
girls for
And
all
pulled
the
strings,
They
yeah.
were very kind.
And Brenda
altogether.
for putting it all together.
Definitely, she's one in a million.
When will we see each other again? Will we see each other in the new year? Or
Hopefully,
Yeah,
yeah.
anytime.
Hopefully,
after you come back from Dancing with the Stars, maybe?
hopefully.
Wouldn't
yeah.
that be nice?
Come in
Yeah,
and
it'd
tell
be
you all
fabulous,
about it.
yeah.
Would you mind?
No, not at all. I love that.
All right, okay. So we have
Thanks
a
so
date.
much.
We have
Yeah.
a date for January, the three of us.
Thanks so much.
All right. I'm
And
going to go
thanks so
out.
much
I'm
for
going to go
everything.
out. What did we play there? We played Flying with Are you okay with World of Our Own?
I love them all. I love every one of their songs.
Mairead and Cora, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks so
And
much.
in spite of everything,
And I just want to
have a
thank
happy
everybody who's been there for me for the last year, who helped out with everything. I have the most amazing family and the most amazing friends, and I just can't thank them enough.
Most amazing mammy.
Yeah, most of all, my mum, my sister, they're so good to me. I can never thank them enough.
She's a classy lady, our mammy.
Definitely.